for some more oh 07. Oh, I just did something funky. Tucker, how you doing?
Doing good.
Good. Should we book a Raw? Tucker, by the way, vetoed a new talk show. Just so we're all, just so you're all aware. So
Yeah,
I wanted to bring you Doug's. Well, hold on, I want to see the one that I thought was pretty based. I wanted to bring you Doug's Dialogue Den, but but Tucker was having none of it.
That's why I hate the WWE.
We're just gonna have to wait till Christian comes back.
Yeah, he's the only one allowed to have one.
Yeah. Also, karmically, we were replacing the Cutting Edge, but fine. Very well.
The Cutting Edge doesn't deserve to be replaced.
Cutting Edge is one of the good ones.
Are there any good ones outside of Piper's?
You don't like the highlight reel either?
No. I kind of just hate the interview segment as like a concept in WWE. Like, I'm a worker.
I don't get it. What's your problem? Because you still, the two criticisms you fronted are, I hate the people doing it, and I hate anything that's done too much. Which are, for me, like, not problems with the conceit.
Am I allowed to just say they're fucking cringe? Like, is that not an answer?
There's not just because something's cringe doesn't mean it's bad. Right?
Okay. Right. I mean, like, what?
I mean, there's no point really, because I'm not gonna talk you around from this position, but I still don't quite understand why you don't like them. It's like, you like talkie segments.
I don't know, man. The talk show shit just feels so fucking contrived to me. Like a worker is gonna host a thing to talk to another worker. It seems weird. We have interviewers. Use that.
Well, they're a bigger star than the interviewers. They have their own show because they're a star. Like, that's pretty much the conceit of all of these mid-2000s ones, right? They're all guys who are bigger than this. Like, I'm a wrestler, but I'm also a personality. People want to tune in to see who I'm talking to this week. Like, that's the point of the Jericho and the Edge ones. So I mean, we're literally doing it with Amy Weber.
Yeah, but that's better because she's just an interviewer.
I would argue it would be better if she was a worker, because then we'd have more options to take it places. Because right now it's just completely disconnected from the show. Like, it literally could be taken off of Monday Night Raw and there would be, like, it would be no different.
True.
And sure, you could just cut a promo, but, like, I feel like you have to have some justification for why that's happening sometimes. And you're right, we have interviewers, but it's more interesting if there's a variety of ways in which people cut promos, right?
Yeah, you're right. You're right, to be fair on that.
And there's a difference between, like, Crystal is going to talk to Batista versus, next week Batista is going to be a guest on the Cutting Edge. Like, you can hype that up a little bit more. You can turn it into a longer sort of promoted segment.
I'm not as opposed if I think of them more as just, like, confrontation angles.
Yeah, I mean,
which is how it ends.
They usually are,
anyways. Yeah, like,
But no, I don't. Unfortunately, the end of this is me saying we're not going to do it because, again, I can't. I don't with these angles unless I love them. Then I'm never gonna try and talk you around to them. Because I tried to do that with Swinger Parisi and I'm never gonna do it again. Like, I realized during that angle that doesn't work. If Tucker's not in on something and I'm not absolutely convinced about how it's gonna go, then it's just gonna absolutely shit the bed. So I'm not doing that ever again.
Fair.
Yeah.
What was this segment you were pitching, I guess, in theory anyways?
It was literally just the Edge Batista Cutting Edge segment. but with Chavo and Batista.
Oh, so they'd be going on Doug's talk show?
Yeah.
Jesus God. Yeah. I don't know.
But that's not. I mean, I could land back because that's easy. It's just the idea is if you hate it, we're just never going to use it again. That's the point of giving Doug a talk show. And I feel like we'd run the risk of ruining Doug at that point. Because, like, I've given him a thing that's supposed to be central and you hate it.
Yeah, I very much don't think Doug Basham is the type... Well, okay, I don't think he's the talent to host a talk show. Not that he doesn't have the talent to do it, but he is not a talent to do it.
He's America's champion.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't see him, like, cutting promos and doing, like, well, okay, I see him cutting promos because he's good at it. But I don't know. I don't see him as, like... What's the word I'm looking for? The fucking... Fuck. I just want to say hokey shit, but that's what Doug Bashmarty is, really, and it's awesome.
Yep. I think he's the perfect guy for it. He is budget Chris Jericho to me, in a lot of ways.
That's fucking hilariously crazy. Do you believe that Doug Basham should be shot?
No.
Oh.
Do you?
Did you not see that quote I just posted?
No, we were 5 minutes away from going on stream. I don't get distracted.
But it's a all right, fine.
I'm a professional, Tucker.
What did you say there twice in a row? What was that?
I was about to say consummate professional, I think, but I was struggling to find the word.
I see.
I don't know.
You ended up saying you were gay twice.
Wait, did I? Was it?
You were like, I'm gay. I'm gay. And before you jumped into something else, I was like, what the hell? Thank you for the info. Thank you, buddy.
Apparently that's also what chat heard. That's not what I meant.
Chat heard it too. That's so good.
Doug cannot get himself over in an interview like his character would want. Those interview segments are usually meant to put over other people or few, but that's the point. They're not. I agree with you that in kayfabe it's supposed to be about the guests, but it's always actually about the host. That's the point of the show. They always try to make it about them, and that's why Doug is perfect for the role. Because he would have people on and make it about him.
I think some of that is tainted. Whoever said that, some of that opinion is tainted by the Miz's version of that, where he very much does not fucking matter and is just standing there to have other people talk.
Yeah.
That also probably affects my view on the segments as well, because it's the most recent, most overdone one that they've done, right? Like, they do fucking Miz TV for like a decade now, and it's never been fucking interesting.
Interesting, because Miz, I didn't really remember any of the Miz segments, but Miz was one of those guys I was thinking of who was perfect to have one of these. But also, for me, whenever I think of these, and I know that obviously people will go a lot earlier than this, but for me, it's always the highlight reel one where someone gets their head smashed on the Tron. That for me is like peak talk show angle. I don't even remember who it was. I think it might have been Sean and Dave, right? I feel like
it's Sean. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit! You fell down the well. Hold on, I'll fix that.
Okay, thanks.
I don't know why the hell that happened. It typically happens when I'm playing a game, but there's nothing happening here. Like,
can you hear me again?
Yep. Yeah.
So, like I said, I'm not. I don't want to. I'm very reluctant ever to accept you being like, yeah, all right, fuck it, unless I'm like really enthusiastic about the idea. So we're not going to do it. For me, it wasn't necessarily about the angle, because the angle can happen anyway. It was more about I thought this was good for Doug. I thought this was a natural progression to getting him to be a more prominent part of the show. But let's see how he goes without it, I guess.
I honestly just like Defender of America. I'm the U.S. champion. I'm gonna fight everybody.
I agree. I just don't know if there's a world, if there is anything for him afterwards. Whereas if he had this, then that at least is another avenue to keeping him around, and relevant on the show. Because like
we are always looking for excuses to extend Doug Basham.
Because if he, if his US title reign ends and we don't have a lot for him and he's just hanging around, but he's got this talk show, then at least he's on screen every now and then. And one of those talk show angles is going to be like, we should turn this into a feud. And then suddenly he's back into our mid card, and there's things to do for him. I mean, just look at Amy Weber and Johnny Ace, right? They've remained very relevant parts of the show for years.
Hell yeah. Ace will be for like at least another 5 years or something.
Based on this creative meeting conversation, you would think Doug is main event level. Look, we're talking about SmackDown. He basically is. He is like the third heel of the brand at this point. Like, I guess he's a tweener.
Is he a heel?
He's a tweener. Yeah. But I think he is a heel, though. He is a tweener, and I think we will cheer for him. But I think he's a heel. I think he will ply his trade mainly against baby faces.
Honestly, we've done something interesting when me, who, like, even booking Puro is, like, in my head, like, this guy's more of a face, this guy's more of a heel. The fact that I'm like, oh, Doug is neither. Like, I think that's cool. Like, I'm just immediately like, oh, no, that dude's just a guy. Like...
when Basham loses the US belt, he should secede from the US and form his own country. Like, is that one Road to WrestleMania storyline with MVP? Okay. Should we book...
Better than Utopia.
Jesus. Should we book some Raw? Shit, I had ideas for this Raw. What do we got? We got a main booked already, right? Shawn Michaels versus Randy Orton.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, I know what I want to do. I want to start off with a 6-man tag team match. Unprecedented here on Monday nights.
Literally. What the hell?
We're going to do John Cena, Shelton Benjamin, Bobby Lashley.
Holy shit.
Yeah, boy.
What the? What the hell is that?
Who's that guy?
That's not Shelton.
I kind of like that picture, actually.
No, you don't.
I do. And it's got the gold hair, which is, I've been billing him as the gold standard since he won his second Grand Slam.
Did we want him to shave, to bleach his hair?
It sounds like the answer is no, so you can go change his picture if you want.
I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's just the color of his hair. I always just thought that the blonde hair was like a bad fucking look.
I liked it. I thought it was cool. I think what's happened is that he was booked poorly in that era, and that's what you're associating it with.
That's probably true. I associate with that and my general thoughts of like, oh, Shelton's hard washed by like 06.
Yeah.
It was New Breed people, right?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be I think it's actually Elijah plus the tag.
Sure, yeah.
Because obviously we want to avoid the Corvon tag trio, because that's the A team. Because they're gonna lose to these three, obviously.
Dude, what is this picture?
Fine, change it. Looking. Change it then.
He's so creepy looking. Like, look at him. What is he doing?
He's smug.
What is he doing?
He's smug.
No, he should be smiley.
Okay, get a new picture though. Now, I'm sold on the bleach.
Okay, that is acceptable.
Yeah.
Because I gotta get Beth one anyways. So.
Yeah, and Eris Morgan. Sorry, Shelly Morgan.
Out of the list.
This match could go real long. This could be a war.
How long you thinking?
I'm thinking 15 plus.
Yep.
What about 17?
Yeah.
And Benjamin pins Dykstra.
Yep.
Hello, NL Kyle.
We want to slow build that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think this is a spot fest. Although it will devolve. We should overbook, I think.
Sure, yeah.
And we should get Dykstra. No, we'll get Elijah to take a crazy bump.
What the hell?
Overbook is towards the top, and crazy bump is towards the bottom. He probably won't take this. We can ask him to... no, Elijah. I changed my mind. I did say Dykstra, but I changed it to Elijah. Get him to take a stump bump. Cool. Absolute carnage.
It's going crazy.
Let's get 4 minutes of the baby faces rated on overness as they raise each other's hands.
Yeah.
And actually, let's get Matt Morgan and Shane McMahon on the apron. Oh, sorry, on the ramp, looking at them angrily. Four. Actually, go 3. This isn't going to continue anything, right?
I don't think so.
Okay. Let's do a graphic. So the only thing pre-booked for tonight is that main event, right?
Yep.
Okay, so let's do a graphic for that main event. Let's do a SmackDown Slam of the Week featuring Mickie James. You don't actually need to turn the brands off for this one.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Mickie James snaps. I don't know.
Sure. Then let's get an angle where Revolution run into Mickie backstage and they make fun of her. They're like, "Oh, nobody wants you, not even SmackDown. You got kicked out." Ha 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 ha. And then Mickie can be like, "Yeah, Talia also got kicked out because she lost."
Damn.
And then,
like that.
Yeah, maybe because I love this angle. I feel like Triple H should arrive and make this about him.
Yes.
Like,
the God.
I don't know how he interjects into this angle. Do you have any idea?
He literally just walks in the background. He's just like, "Ah, son of a bitch." Like,
he just says, "Aw, son of a bitch."
That's all he says. I don't know what the hell is he doing here, man?
Well, he doesn't like Melina.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. You
see it?
Go on.
No, I don't know.
But he doesn't like Melina. He takes offense to the idea that she's been comparing herself to him. She's directly, like, insulted him a couple of times.
This week is the first week they have the Revolution shirts. So he just comes from the corner. He's like, "You son of a fucking bitch. This is my fucking copyright, you bastard."
Wait, maybe they don't have shirts. Maybe they have suits and sunglasses.
That's good.
And we've got fucking Victoria all suited and booted, you know?
Yep.
Yeah. And maybe in this angle, Triple H just pushes Mickie James out the way, like very visibly, like to put the camera on him instead, and he's like staring him down, and he's like, "I hate to admit it, but you guys look pretty stylish," or something. I don't know.
That's a good look.
It does look better than just wearing random ring gear. Maybe I should get the suit out of the closet. Oh, you're doing this on TV? I thought Tuck pitched this feud as a joke. What feud? The Triple H Melina feud? Because that was my pitch.
Yeah. Unless it was, I don't know what part of this was a joke. Maybe just the name
Revolution, yeah.
Excuse me, it's Revolution.
Okay, fine.
It's re-evolution. Okay, thank you. Revolution.
I think there should be a bit more to this than just Triple H. Because I like the idea that Triple H is like, "Oh, I hate to admit it, but you do look kind of good." or the look. He says that in a less sort of hitting on you way. Like, I don't know, the nice fit or whatever. I don't know.
Putty's unable to control his wrist. Every single angle is just too smooth. He's like, Triple H wouldn't say it like that. Never mind.
But then he should also say, like, I don't know, like, oh, this thing's been done to death or whatever. I don't know. Like, come on, you gotta give me something here. You're the guy for this. Triple H needs to shoot on her. He needs to say bad things. You're the guy who makes everyone hate each other.
Yeah, all right. Triple H says,
just bury her if you have to. It's only a woman.
Yeah. Just wondering if Triple H should say something like,
Oh, what about this? You look the part, but looks is only half the equation. And when people dig down, when they see through the fancy suits and the cheap sunglasses, they'll figure out that all you are is a cheap imitation knockoff of the real thing. Whereas people like me and people like Trish, we're the real deal.
I think Triple H should just mention something like, I don't know. The the WWE equivalent of being like, yeah, you're a big, like, Rome head, but you clearly have no clue how that all ended up if you're trying it again. Who is screaming? What the hell was that?
It was me.
Oh.
I like that. I think you maybe lock eyes with Victoria and then go back to Melina and go watch you back.
Yeah.
Oh, I have an even better idea, but it's not going to be for this angle. I think we booked this angle, but I want to pitch this idea. Next week, Triple H can go to Melina and say, actually, I've had a change of heart. I realize what you're trying to do. We'll figure out the details next week, but something like, I realize what you're trying to do, and I like it. But hey, I've done this before, and I know the pitfalls you're going to run into. If you want this to be a success, you need to work with me. And then Melina's like, bitch, please, no, I'm not going to work with you. And then that enrages Triple H even further. And then I think I've got the gist structurally of where this is going now, which unfortunately I think means a lot of the Mickey stuff might just have to be put on the shelf. Because I don't think we have enough time till SummerSlam to do both. But we can talk about that.
We'll see.
Yeah.
6?
Yeah, I think so. Okay, we should wrestle now.
Somebody's freaking out somewhere. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Guys, I would say either investigate it or ignore it.
1 sec.
Okay. What is he doing? Taking a photo for the RSO. That's one. I don't understand that either.
Found it.
Great.
What's a small cat?
I'm shocked. That wouldn't have been my guess. Right, let's go you know tag team match. Let's have the Hardys take on Crime Time.
Yep. Slit.
Go 4.
Oh.
Hardys win. Okay. Shawn Michaels interview.
Yep.
Maria, it is my destiny. Tonight, I'm going to beat Randy Orton. And then I'm going to face John Cena for the WWE Championship at SummerSlam and reclaim what is rightfully mine. Shawn, this is not a number 1 contenders match. I am aware, Maria. But I know now what I must do. And that is beat Randy Orton and then go to SummerSlam to face John Cena for the WWE Championship.
Right.
Cool.
Top of the hour.
Top of the hour. I don't think we've got anything for it. I think we're just gonna have a normal show.
Yeah, that's fair.
Backstage, Vince McMahon is working on some paperwork. Shane and Matt Morgan will come in. R-Truth is also present.
Yeah, of course.
And Shane will be like, Dad, did you see what happened there at the start of the show? And then Mr. McMahon will be like, no, I wasn't paying attention. What happened? And Shane can look concerned and be like, Vince, Pops, you always watch the show. Well, you always pay special attention to Bobby Lashley. What's going on? He's like, things have been a bit busy lately. I was on SmackDown last week. I just got a lot on my mind right now is all. You know, that bank appointment I told you about last week? Yeah. A lot of, I'm just worried about the market, the economy. The upcoming election is causing some real uncertainty in the market.
Yeah, Vince is like, Obama's coming.
No, at this point, I think still at this point that it was expected to be Clinton, right? Or am
I have no clue.
Okay.
I'm too young, straight up.
I think Obama winning the primary was a bit of a surprise. And I think it was Clinton he was against, but I might be misremembering.
That would add up, because that's the story of Hillary Clinton.
But yeah, Vince is distracted. Vince is clear. His mind is elsewhere.
Yeah, what the hell?
I don't think any of us believe this bank meeting story. Do you, Tucker?
I mean, he could be telling the truth. Who's knocking at my door? Why is this happening?
Rapping at his chamber door.
Yeah,
Quoth the raven, nevermore.
1 sec.
6 minutes on that.
I'll fix it 1 sec.
All right. The chaos, the carnage of the Thursday afternoon sesh. Time way out here. Okay, cool. I told Tucker last Tuesday, but I can't wait to see how you guys book the 2010s. Yeah. There's some of it that's going to be interesting. I mean, the thing about getting that far, if we get that far, is going to be that so much of it's going to be like the new world. Like already we've got Roderick Strong on SmackDown and things like that, and it's just like there's clearly been like a snowball knock-on effect of the world we've created. So like by 2010s, a lot will be different because like Punk will not have been here, and other things like that. 6 minutes, Tucker.
Yep.
I think we should do a graphic for the fact that this Friday on SmackDown, the World Heavyweight Championship is on the line.
Yeah.
You okay? You're going to need to close this, go turn off the brands and rebook it. Yeah. By the way, I'm going to say this again. I really want you to just get a mic stand, please, for everyone's sake.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah. Do you have anything you want to book on this show before I keep steamrolling through? Big shows available.
Mark Henry should maybe kill somebody.
Yeah, I think we can do 5 minutes of pain. There's Tommy Dreamer who's available. You can use him. I know you've been wanting to.
Our bevy of stars.
I'm guessing that's a no.
No. Mark Henry should kill somebody. That's what I've got. Eminem angle, I guess.
Yeah, let's do that now, actually. Let's do our Eminem house. Oh, wait, did we book where we were today? Or did we just skip right past that?
No, I got it. I did it.
Okay, where are we?
Phoenix.
Are you sure?
Yep.
I believe you. I'm just gonna double check because I know I thought we were spending like a lot of time in California.
We didn't go to California at all.
We are though. I didn't. Phoenix before Cali seems like a weird choice on my part. But again, I do believe you. Yeah, you're right. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, okay. Raw's in Arizona for 2 weeks. SmackDown's in California for 2 weeks. That makes sense. And then we're meeting up at Vegas. Do you have any material for the Eminem house?
A tree falls on the roof, and they have
shit!
to fix it.
When you run SummerSlam at Wembley, you should wheel out the Dynamite Kid, so Doug Basham can call him the Dynamite Mid. It's pretty great, actually. It's pretty fire.
That's pretty good, actually. Doug at Wembley is actually going to be kind of heat, isn't it?
It could be. It could be if he's over. If we treat him like the star that he is. Let's go 4 minutes.
Yep.
Let's script him because this is an acting. Yeah.
Acting, anyways. Yeah.
Selling Mike takes a bump.
He's the one who gets hit by the tree.
All right, Mark Henry comes out and demands anybody brave enough to come out and experience their 5 minutes of pain. And who else to answer the call this week than a man with more guts than brains? It is, of course, Ted DiBiase. Junior. I think this is gonna go 5 minutes. I think
oh my God.
I think Ted DiBiase is going to like escape the ring and run away from Mark Henry for 5 minutes.
Time limit draw, baby.
He's gonna use his head, just like Papa William taught him. We should definitely give all of Mark Henry the notes.
He doesn't need them.
He will need them. He's furious, Tucker.
No, he'll be fine.
He's furious, Tucker.
Well, that's all that there is.
No,
so.
There's also Dominate. He is furious, Tucker.
Do not care.
I think we should just keep all those notes.
Yep.
Yeah. Actually, should we have Mark Henry win via... Should we have him just win? But, like, it's still the time limit.
I see.
Yeah.
I see.
I mean?
Win via count out?
Yeah.
I'm kind of game for that.
Maybe not via count out. I don't know if we can... Is there a... Can we try win via time limit? We see what the game does?
And he's mad about winning, so I don't understand what's going on.
Because the time limit's hard-coded to be a draw, I guess. So should we go... Unanimous decision?
Unanimous decision?
Then it's unanimous because it's the ref who makes the decision. He's unanimous in his decision.
He's one guy.
Yeah. I think we should probably just go for the time limit draw. Feels a bit
right.
It feels a bit cheesy to me. Because we wouldn't present it as Mark winning, would we?
I would just have him win by count out, but whatever.
But he's not winning by count out. He like Ted is specifically getting back into the ring every 10 seconds to not lose. Like he's not running away to lose. He's running away to waste time and get the draw. Right. You seem to disagree. Please verbalize. I assumed you'd be on my side because what we're essentially trying to do is game the game there. Like, was your presentation different?
Yeah, I don't know. I thought he could. I was thinking it would be fine if Ted ran off.
Sure, but that's a different angle than the one I pitched.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So why would Ted come out here and then leave?
Listen, all right. I thought he was ready for it, and then halfway through, he's like, "I'm clearly not. That's a bad decision. I should leave."
That's not. You could make that work, but that's not quite what I was going for.
All right. So yeah, time limit finish draw. Yeah, we're good with that.
Yeah.
Cool. Shut up.
Yeah, I think we'll just have to deal with that and pay him. Okay. Ooh, I have an idea. It requires like a really mid-cardy, sneaky, Weasley baby face. Do we have like a Weasley baby face in the mid-card? Someone who like your Stevie Richards, you know, the guys who are like they'll back down from a fight. How the mighty have fallen. Couldn't even get a win out of Ted DiBiase Jr. True.
Davari, I guess.
Ooh, Davari's a good one. I like that. Any other ideas though? Just before we continue, I'm okay to go with Davari, but I feel like this is a spot for someone we care about a bit more. I think it might be Davari though.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we care about Davari in comparison to a lot of these names.
All right, fine. Okay, so the next angle is going to be the commentators are like recapping what we've just seen when Davari arrives and passes a note to Jim Ross.
Oh shit!
yeah. I'm thinking, don't rate Davari and go acting on Jim.
Yep.
A main event.
Yep. Seems about right, honestly.
Yep. 26.
Some bullshit going on. There. Yep, I like 26.
I'm thinking it's probably Sean going over here.
Yeah, you're right. It's yeah, we've got a while.
Although, I mean, actually, yeah, Orton could just win.
It could, to be fair. It's a little bit more Sean to, like, not let it go.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, okay, I like that. Let's do Orton winning. Continue the Cena storyline, I guess. Or actually, aren't these two just in a storyline?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Can I have a look at it?
Yeah, they are, most certainly.
May I see it? Okay, cool. Sounds good.
No.
I don't know if the main event.
I
don't know if the main event's actually gonna get that storyline, but fuck it, we'll just whatever. We'll see. Just because it's not had more than 3 segments with each of them in it, but we'll see. We'll see.
You're very high.
Are we? Are we very high? Shit, we are very high. Should we do something controversial? Should we do something unprecedented?
What the hell is that?
Should we just take the penalty?
Oh.
We can afford to.
We could, yeah, if you wanted to.
I mean, we could rework.
The other thing.
Go on.
Fuck. I'll have to do this when we get done this show. Our TV stuff is all coming up. But we gotta figure out what the fuck we're doing with this. Because I don't know what the fuck we're doing with this.
We can check. We
kind of hate ESPN. They kind of hate us in like the emergent solution. Yeah. We're not having a good time. Our ratings are like under 1 mil on ESPN, which I think is bullshit, and it's their fault. They're not promoting us.
We'll do all of that after SmackDown, because I think we're doing SmackDown today if you've got time. So we could rework the show. We could find the 8% that we're over here, or we could just say fuck it. This is our show. This is if you're happy with the show, then we could just run it.
Yeah, I like this. I like this.
Blame it on Shawn Michaels.
Hell yeah. Fuck you, Sean.
Let's check all the storylines real quick. That's fine. because that's the open. That can get continued in the Mark Henry match. And that is fine. So let's get the Mark Henry match. Continuing the DMLS storyline. It wouldn't be that hard to rework this show for what it's worth. You would just have to cut the main down to TV length times. So it is up to you.
Hold on. Say whatever that you were saying. Well, what's the cut on that then?
Let's go 16. And then, you know, what do we got here? We got about 5 minutes worth of angles. We put in one new angle that's 6 minutes long, and that would probably fix it. So
good lord. Like, holy shit. Okay.
Just a regal thing with Charlie where he's like, maybe Charlie's mad that Ted went and answered Mark's call. It was like, that kid is 200 pounds lighter than Mark Henry. There's no way on this earth that he should be fighting the world's strongest man. And he's like, hey, his kid's got spirit. Kid held in there for 5 minutes. Okay? Like, sometimes he needs to learn if he got caught and he got beat up, he'd learn a lesson. Sometimes you gotta learn the lessons the hard way. You can't just keep protecting these kids, Charlie. That's why they've been losing to the new breed all this time. We go six.
Perfect.
Can go 6 on that. Yeah, I think you should script them. And then maybe try and bump up the main 1 minute at a time.
We're good.
I know, but like,
I see.
yeah, 1 minute at a time until we're no longer good.
We got to 16, or we got 17. That's it. That's the bark.
Maybe we add. Hold on. Maybe we can add a minute to Sean's promo.
Sure, yeah.
I always wonder how you correlate storylines with angles or matches that suit the story. We basically do it on a... Yeah, I think you just keep it at 18. We basically just do it on a gut feeling thing. We don't want to spend... I'll use my... I don't want to put words into Tucker's mouth. I don't actually think the storyline system is a very realistic mechanic, so I mostly just do what the game wants me to while telling the stories we want to tell.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like working around the storyline.
Pretty much,
mechanic,
yeah.
really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I could turn it off, I would turn it off. Probably.
Yeah, unfortunately, as like a sports ent fed, this little tab is so core in theory to the play style.
Yeah.
Anyways, Monday Night Raw.
Monday Night Raw. Do. There's a lot of people here in Phoenix. This is one of the highest attended shows in recent weeks.
Wow, yeah, it is.
This was good.
Elijah broke his jaw, dude. The new breed is so lit. They just go out there and hurt themselves. It's fucking awesome.
That is kind of based.
Real hoopers, bro. My god.
It's just Dykstra now who hasn't been injured, right?
Yes.
Out of all of them. How they're surviving this push, I do not know.
Thank you, Tony.
Thanks, Tony.
Thank you, Tony. Victory!
Do.
Main event graphic. Slave of the week. Women and try.
Now, I have to admit, you look good in suits. Nope, still too flirty. Don't like it.
Yeah, no. The Hardys beat Crime Time.
Yep.
Shawn Michaels.
I will go to SummerSlam and fulfill my destiny.
Mr. McMahon. He's weird.
Yep, he's distracted.
We got the World Heavyweight Championship match on Friday.
Book it in. What's booked for Great American Bash already?
Doug R-Truth.
Oh yeah, I remember. You might have to remind me of that a couple times because I feel like that's a match I'm gonna forget.
Is this Dave Chavo?
It is Dave Chavo.
Thought so.
It's the very top belt.
Eminem House things.
Eminem House. Do.
5 minutes of pain.
5 minutes of pain. Yep.
Does well.
We can book him for next week, right? Because I think this is how it works, you know?
Yeah.
No time limit match.
I'm not finished with you.
I can't believe I missed this classic Triple H on Tough Enough gimmick. You look good in a suit, Melina. Big fucking deal. Everyone does. Yeah, no, I like that line.
That's a good one.
Yep.
Regal vouches for Ted. Did the right thing there.
Kind of, though, right? Like, yeah, I don't know if vouches is the right word. I think there's an implication that Regal put him up to that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I got that. Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah. So Charlie's not blaming Ted. Charlie's blaming William.
Oh, I don't know if Charlie knows that, though.
I don't think Charlie believes Ted is a rational agent.
Ted's got a brain.
Yeah. I think Charlie believes Ted is a 5-year-old child.
It's just coins and HGH in his brain. That's it.
I think it's the same with Cody. I think Charlie genuinely believes that they are children.
They ended up getting the Hornswoggle thing. But he has a beard. Bang.
Nice.
RKO.
1, 2, 3. He's just too. He's too good. He's the best.
95 up in 15.
Excellent.
What do you think about Shooter Vordell Walker?
He's nowhere near the level of Shooter Sean Dealey, so I'm not sure how much I care. I didn't even know Shelley Morgan was injured.
Okay, so you want to deal with this after SmackDown here?
Yes, please. 'Cause I just want to get through SmackDown.
I gotcha.
I want to, yeah. To be clear, I want to deal with this TV stuff off stream.
Fair play. Maybe.
Yeah, I guess we can. We won't be doing it on this stream. If you'd like to deal with it on stream, it'll be next stream. Or you can do it on your own, but I assume you want my input. Yeah.
San Jose?
San Jose, yeah. The big night. The fishing trip was supposed to go ahead tonight until Mr. McMahon cancelled it.
Terrible.
Yeah. That Walker guy was projected for WWE and TNA success at one time, but apparently he had heat with Samoa Joe and it tanked his career. Damn. Okay, we're kicking things off with a bandaged...
Oh, Vordell Walker. I see.
Rene Dupree, who's going to wrestle.
Oh.
Yeah.
Very strange.
Luther Baines.
Oh, shit. Ray's ribs busted up.
Yep.
He's going in.
7 minutes. He's going to pick up the victory. Because he's the man.
Yep.
Okay. I do have ideas for this show. It's just about where on each beat we're going to go. Okay, Mr. Kennedy is going to be backstage. Or this, I don't. We're going to show this vignette, but we're not going to specify what time scale we're looking at here. It is backstage in this arena, but it might not be happening right now because he's got all of his equipment in the parking lot, ready for the fishing trip. And he's being joined by 2 people on this brand who are prepared to go against Mr. McMahon and fish anyway.
The Highlanders.
Ooh, I mean, was that serious?
Yeah.
What about? I think Doug Basham is a good pick here.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. And the Highlanders.
I'm okay with going with the Highlanders if you want. I just think it's.
Holy shit! They made it into an angle.
I think it's a little weird though. They're very much nobodies. I feel like we could use this spot to promote people as like anti-authority figures.
They're Scottish.
Yeah, but okay. My point isn't that they're bad for this angle. The point is, are we going to use them next week?
No.
Do we want to use them next week? No. So, is Paul Burchill still here?
Yes.
So, I mean, he runs into the same problem as the Highlanders. So, I'm not saying we go for that. He's just another, like, he's a pirate. So, why would he listen to authority, right? But I don't know if I like that.
I like why would the Highlanders be anti-authority? Well, they're Scottish.
No, that wasn't. I don't think. If I said that, I didn't mean to say that. My point was always that they just were nobodies.
Oh no, that's what I said. My response was, well, they're Scottish.
It could just be Doug, but then again, it's a very heel angle if it's Kennedy and Doug.
Who are you thinking? Like,
I want a baby face. Like, I guess, I mean, Brian Kendrick isn't a million miles away.
Brian Kendrick. I love it. It's just random as fuck.
And then he's not there for London's match tonight because he's on the fishing trip.
Nightmare blood rotation. Holy shit.
But yeah, basically they're gonna meet up, and like, and he's like, "Oh, I wasn't expecting anyone to come." And then Doug's like, "I love a fishing trip. It's the great American pastime. Let me tell you about America. America is the land of the free and the home of the brave." And he's like, "You know what? I'm American, right, Doug? Not as American as me, Ken. I'm the most American you can be. You see," and he pulls it out of his bag, "I'm the United States champion." Cool.
Okay, so are they going on the fishing trip? They're
disobeying Mr. McMahon's orders, and they're going on the fishing trip.
They are departing.
They are leaving, okay. Yeah. For the San Jose Bay. 4?
Yep.
I think Brian should also, like, why are you here, Brian? It's like, I've never been one to listen to the man. And I don't like fishing. I like the peace and quiet that the sea gets you.
Brian, are you here to get high and sit and go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, backstage, Chavo Guerrero is going to find Rey Mysterio and be like, "Hey, Rey, I've been looking for you for 2 weeks. What's been going on, man?" It's like, "Oh, Chavo, I've been real busy and stuff, but it's good to see you, man." And Chavo's like, "Yeah, I won the World Heavyweight Championship. It's amazing, right? Finally, we've both been world champion." And Ray's like, "Yeah. Hey, listen, Chavo. I've been meaning to talk to you about that. I can't say I'm a big fan of the way you did it. I think it was a bit cheap." And Chavo's gonna pause for a second and be like, "Right, come on. Like, it doesn't matter how I did it, right? I beat The Undertaker. I did in 3 seconds what Batista couldn't do in 3 months. I'm the world heavyweight champion, and tonight we got this blockbuster match against the Animal Batista, and I wanted the support of my friend. I wanted us to celebrate together. In fact, I was actually, the reason why I wanted to find you is even before I got wrapped up in this whole Batista thing, I wanted you to be my first challenger for this title, Ray. Chavo, that means a lot to me, and I appreciate it. But listen, I want to earn my title shots. There's clearly like an implication there. And then there's a pause between the two of them, and then Ray will say, "Listen, Chavo, we might not see eye to eye on some things, but I'm always going to support you. You're family, man. We're family." And then you can see that line causes a little bit of an irk with Chavo as well. And Chavo goes, "Yeah, of course, bro. Of course. Yeah, just, you be in my corner tonight?" And Ray agrees. Do you like this stuff? Because I know I didn't run this past you. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's good. Yeah.
Okay.
There's Chavo stuff eventually. If Ray wants to keep needling that or not, I don't know. But all I'm saying, I might as well just say the line, honestly, because I'll probably just forget it by the time we do anything else. Something along the lines of like, oh yeah, that's why you were number 1 in the Royal Rumble you won, right?
Wait, Ray never won a Royal Rumble.
Yeah, he did.
No, he didn't.
Didn't he win the 04 one?
That was Eddie Guerrero.
Is that true? Is that real? Oh, that is.
Eddie, Batista, Chavo, Taker.
All right, never mind that then. I have nothing. If Ray continues to needle this, I don't know what will happen.
Well, Chavo might disagree with the idea that they're family.
Yeah.
And Chavo may decide that there are some other people he thinks of as family.
Hey! His father, Kevin Nash.
and his good friends, Zack Ryder, and the other guy.
And the other one.
Okay, right. Enough of that. It's time for the Raw Rebound.
Yep.
Featuring Randy Orton.
Yep.
We don't like Chavo anymore, Saj. Why not? He's the people's champion. He come on, guys. There's nothing wrong with Chavo. Don't turn your back on Chavo. I can't wait to see you rebook the epic era-defining run of Bam Neely. Who the fuck is that?
He was Chavo's bodyguard.
Oh, I remember that angle, just not the guy's name.
I'll send you a picture of this guy, and you afterwards, and you'll have no clue who he is. Like, literally.
Is it Tyson Tomko at home?
Yeah, kind of actually. He's like, he kind of looks like Albert A. Train if he was like not a star.
Yeah.
Like.
Ken Shamrock is gonna talk here. I don't know what the setup is for this. I don't know whether he's like getting interviewed, talking to the camera, or in my head I was like, he's back home. Like he's at his house and he's sent in a promo. Yeah? Okay. He's gonna say, listen, dead man, if you're not gonna come and fight me, I don't see any point showing up to work. I'm there at SmackDown for one reason and one reason alone, and that was to fight you. So if you're gonna duck me and dodge me, if Teddy Long can't get the fight in the ring, then I don't see there's any point in being there on Friday nights. Maybe I've got to refocus. Maybe I've got to relook. Look, I have a relationship with Theodore Long, but I don't have a SmackDown contract. I'm sort of a free agent. I can go wherever I want. Maybe I don't know, take up an MMA fight. Maybe I don't know, maybe I'll go to another wrestling company. Maybe I'll go to Monday Night Raw. Maybe I'll fight for a title or something like that, because clearly I've already beaten The Undertaker. If he's not even willing to step into the ring with me, quite frankly, this little rivalry is over before it even began. So, yeah, maybe I'll go after Chavo Guerrero or Batista, whoever wins that match tonight. And then maybe, just maybe, The Undertaker will decide it's worth his time to get out of bed and come and fight me. That was very loose. You can change any of that or refocus. No, okay.
That all worked, I think. Yeah.
Ooh.
Six?
And then at the end of the angle, the screen begins to distort and shift. And then a new video plays where a strange little girl whispers, "Have you heard the one about the man who keeps coming back? The one who can't be destroyed. The one who is buried alive, set on fire, but he keeps coming back. And then we see a desert. The angle ends.
Nice.
We take her overness.
Yep.
And also, yeah, I guess we let's go to 8 on that and build into it like the comms reacting. They're like, what the hell was that, Cole?
Yep.
I don't know. That was real strange. I guess we should probably have London and Bourne fight here.
Oh, yeah. I love it. Ryan Kendrick's like, I'm gonna go hang out on the boat.
Yep. But Evan Bourne's not gonna have any backup, to be fair. This is just gonna be a one-on-one match.
Right on.
9 was my instinct.
Yep, that sounds about right to me.
And then, yeah, Kendrick, London's gonna win.
Perfect.
Way of the Warrior can be progressed on that match.
Yep. I pointed this out, and I'm not sure you saw it.
Sure.
I'm sure it's very hard to parse out what is garbage and what is actual stuff that I send you. I apologize for that all the time, but
no, I feel like
I don't apologize for that all the time. Actually, I don't apologize for it, but
I
apologize for how much stupid shit I send. I'll say that.
I feel like you're unnecessarily shifting here. I mean, I should probably read what you said to me. Don't worry about it.
Not
don't apologize for me not reading your messages.
Like, not everything though. It is a lot of just random shit.
I think I saw this Paul London thing. To be fair, I don't think I had any comment on it.
He's on the figurehead thing,
oh.
And he is considered a star. I'm like, holy shit, dude.
I mean,
London.
I feel like the Lundrick tag team for the better part of a year has been one of our primary pushed angles, so I don't think that's crazy.
No, it's seeing it like that. I'm like, hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
Okay, so MVP then is like sort of backstage upset still. He's telling everyone who will listen that Teddy Long's an asshole, Mr. McMahon's an asshole, that Doug Basham's an asshole, and that everybody is out to get him, and that everybody is making a mockery of the show, of the sport, and of the good name of Montel Vontavious Porter. And then I think Team Dean should try to sell him some product. I think Team Dean should say, you know what you need, MVP, to turn your fortunes around.
This little, like, train of fucking just comedy fuckers comes in. Here they come. Yeah, just like that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sort of over to you on this angle. I've set it up for you. I don't know if you've got anything else you'd like to explore with it.
Oh my god.
What's up?
It would be very, like, it's not where we're going, but I was like, MVP and the Idol is kind of a wild duo idea.
Ooh, okay. I very much wasn't thinking of them getting together.
I wasn't either, but I just meant, like, because I was like, well, we could do, like, a short thing where MVP fights Idol. And I was like, wait, maybe they get along.
I'm down for that if it means Idol. What I will say is I'm not down with MVP joining the team, so it'd have to be Idol leaving the team. And
that was my idea.
If you're down for that, that's fine. Yeah.
It embrace the fact that Team Dean is very much, yeah. And that if we want Idol to be doing things, he should get the fuck out now. Like,
yeah, I also you were very somber on that. Oh my god, Tucker. So for me and chat, we thought you had seen some bad news.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You're like, oh my god. And he paused for a good, like, 5 seconds. I realized pretty quickly that you had a bit of a brainwave, but it did start at the start like you were like, shit, what just fuck happened?
I saw some terrible shit, dude. I think this could be a match next week.
I agree. Yeah, that's where I was going with it anyway.
Okay, MVP versus Idol next week.
Yeah. I think 5 is actually the perfect length on that. I think we should now revisit the fishing trip.
Yep.
And they're having a good time. They're enjoying themselves. Why did Kennedy even do that? Oh, yeah, to piss off Shark, right?
Yeah.
And he's there like, I bet Shark's absolutely raging at us right now.
The camera turns to the shoreline and Shark is jumping up and down, shaking his fist. Ah!
But the real development of this angle, though, is when the Coast Guard flags Kennedy's boat down.
Oh, fuck.
And they're like, hey.
He hits that one JBL gif where he like turns around and is like, ooh.
And he's like, wait, I had all my paperwork was in order for this. I had permission to fish in these waters at this time. Coast Guard like, nah, your license was revoked, sir, this morning by order of one VKM. And he's like, motherfucker. Motherfucker, who is that? And then, he goes out, he figures out Vince not only revoked the license, but also tipped off the Coast Guard.
Feels very illegal.
Wait, which part feels illegal?
Your boss gets to cancel, like, your licenses?
Well, it's on company time. He's supposed to be working right now.
Okay, I see that.
I'm sure it's America, so I think Doug's like, yep, that's right, actually. Wait, no, there is a twist to this. I originally thought I would go this angle, and I was like, nah, there's no interesting guy for it to be, but I think Doug could be quite an interesting one, where it's like, Kenny's like, but how could he possibly know we have left for the fishing trip? And then Doug can be there, like, smiling. Like, it was me. I tipped them off.
That's pretty good, yeah.
You son of a bitch, Doug Basham.
The fishing trip is over. 6.
Yep. We can do Kennedy Doug next week. Non-title.
Yep.
It's not next. Yeah, next Saturday is SNME, isn't it?
Yes.
So I guess the Cruiserweight title match can probably be on that show. Or do we... No, should we do the Cruiserweight Open instead? That might be better. I like that more. So we'll do the Cruiserweight title match next week, and then the Open on Saturday. Which is crazy, because that'll be the next day.
My favorite angle coming out of all this will be... I think this is your son, dude. That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say about it for now. But it'll be so fucking fun.
Oh, and I guess Gregory Helms versus the Boogeyman can also be next Saturday.
Oh, hell yeah!
So I guess the next stage of this show is to book something related to those two.
Oh yeah, we have to. I was gonna have. All right, I thought about this the other day. Gregory Helms wakes up in the arena.
Oh shit.
He's in the middle of the floor. And he's like, oh shit. He's like, I must have fallen asleep because I can't get any fucking sleep. Damn it. So he gets up and he looks around and he's like, I should figure out what's on the show tonight. And he goes to the board and the board's completely empty. He's like, what the hell? All right, I should go see Teddy Long about this. He goes to Teddy Long's office and he opens it and it's completely empty. There's not even furniture in the room. He's like, what? What the fuck? Like, okay. I went to the wrong building or something, surely. And he's trying to figure out where he is. And he's like, oh, no, this is the right building. Whatever arena in San Jose. Well, I should make sure. I should go out front and make sure. He gets towards the door. He opens the door to the arena, steps through it, and wakes back up on the floor.
Oh, shit.
What? So... we spend...
These are some high-level special effects that Martin Wright has pulled out here.
We'll spend a couple minutes here. We'll do like a fucking montage, I guess, of him like walking around this empty arena, trying to like figure out what the hell's going on. I don't know where it is. I don't know why it's special. But he starts to hear whispers, and he follows the whispers. And at the end of the hallway... on like, I don't know, maybe it's like a broomstick or something, I don't know. It's the hurricane mask.
Yeah.
And Greg approaches it, and we can't really hear the whispering anymore. But he touches the mask, and he's like,
"No, I won't go back."
Yeah, I don't know how we want to go with that. Like, my idea was like he touches it, and he's like, "Oh shit." That's all he says. Maybe just, "Oh shit."
Okay, I like that, and I have an idea for next week's angle on the back of that.
Perfect. The liminal space angle.
I also, do you say we heard some of the whispers at the start, right?
Yeah, like we hear them as he's getting closer to it, but as he gets to it, we don't hear it anymore.
One of the whispers, I like the line, "You used to be special."
Hmm. Yeah, I like all that.
I think acting on both of the guys and script them and put Michael Hayes in charge.
I mean, Boogeyman is not there. He's not involved in this.
He's surely he's voice acting the whispers.
Maybe.
Who is then Tucker? They're getting an acting credit. Is it?
This is like
is it Helms?
Boogeyman angle? I was like, no, this is like, yeah, this is just like some fucked up thing. I don't know.
Who
like, I don't think this has anything
in reality, Tucker, who is voicing the whispers?
I like the idea that it is Helms.
Okay, that's fair then. Fine.
Because that's even cooler. What the fuck?
I'm still gonna demand an overness credit on the Boogeyman, for we all know what this is about.
All right.
Actually, you know what? You can take that overness credit off. I've been convinced by myself.
He's like not even here. Like, it does not involve him. This is Greg's own thing.
I think 4 works on this one. Also,
space angle.
Let's get Michael Hayes involved. He's the bullshit guy.
Michael Hayes turns the corner. I'm also trapped here.
Also, I have an idea for this as well.
Greg opens a door, and it's like this dark room with just a table, and Coachman turns, and he's like, "Somebody else is here!
Finally, get me out of here!"
Yeah. Greg just closes the door. What the hell was that?
I figured out how I'm going to get Danny Basham involved in this, by the way. He's going to be the Boogeyman's minion. And I figured out what I want to call him.
Perfect.
I want to call him Thrall.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. You see, that was not a very enthusiastic okay.
Has a bit of a connotation to it, doesn't it?
Yeah, he's a vampire Thrall. He's the minion.
Is a vampire?
No, but he's a monster.
Oh,
what's the other connotation?
No, it was just that one. Like I was just trying to figure out like what the okay.
Remember, for me, this is all just vague monster fantasy, right? Like we don't have to link them together. Just like he is a thrall of this.
We have to use the proper terminology, buddy. It would be familiar. Thank you.
No. I think thrall. I mean, thrall's snappy as well, though. You know. I think it's a cool wrestling name.
We can spell it fucked up. Make it his name.
We can put a W in there. Thrall.
Thrall.
We could spell it like it is in Warcraft, basically, if we wanted to. Yeah. Okay, cool. We've done the fishing trip. We've done Shamrock. We've done Renee.
We've done the liminal space angle.
Oh, that's right. We need to hype up that next week Nat Hart's going to be taking on Serena Deeb.
Do we have a women's tournament match this week or no?
This is the only semifinal, if you remember, because the other one has been biofied. Yeah, so this is happening next week. And then the final will happen on the SNME. I think, Tucker, this might be an all SmackDown SNME.
Yeah.
Or maybe we can stick a Shawn Randy rematch on there. I don't know. We'll see. That actually makes sense to me. I think, yeah, Shawn Randy rematch is the last match on that card.
Yep, I like it.
Cool.
I mean, I like how we both had like the same thought of like, oh yeah, Shawn could win this one. And it was like, actually, it makes more sense for Shawn to lose it and then not be able to let it go.
Yeah.
Orton would probably lose and just be like, all right.
Also, although you're right that we have time, we are entering a kind of a temporal situation where it's probably best for Randy just to not lose matches.
Yep, I hear that.
Okay. What else? Go back to the analysis.
Oh! I got a short angle.
Yep, go for it.
I'm out of. Oh fuck! I'm actually out of ideas for this. Fuck. Yeah, I don't want to just do like the. I don't want to just do the Miz angle with the cars.
The Miz angle with the cars.
Think about Jesse and Festus.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I'm like, the next logical step is like they're on like a bus going somewhere, but I don't want to do that. That sucks.
What if they are, but they're on the wrong bus? What if we turn it into a riff on the Home Alone movie, where it's this oh Jesus, it's this crazy road trip across the country where crazy road trip across the country where they're like meeting these strange guys. Also, someone asked who the old man is considering his mortality, because I named this stream "Old Man Considers Mortality." And that refers to Vince. That's why he's so distracted on Raw.
It refers to Putty.
Yeah, that actually does refer to me. Yeah, so I'm thinking of that, specifically I'm thinking of that Home Alone scene where they're ironically in a truck with a bunch of rednecks and they're like playing the banjo and all that shit.
Yeah. I like that. Like 2.
Sure.
Cool.
We can also visit the other side of the tracks.
Yep.
To catch up with our favorite greasers. I think maybe we should start seeing the greasers getting a little violent on their home turf. Maybe somebody's muscling in on their territory and they gotta smack them in the mouth.
D&D jump a guy.
Yeah. They curb stomp him.
Big.
You ain't never gonna look at Cherry again. You hear me? I feel like they should be rated on fighting. They're gonna jump a guy.
Sure.
Yeah. There's not enough star quality in this segment for them to be fighting for 2 minutes.
Yeah, literally, but, you know.
Huh. We need a big angle. Realistically, we need another big angle. We could go back to the fishing trip. Like they're all in a police lockup. They've all got like warming blankets on and stuff. You know, that kind of vibe. And then Kennedy's. Maybe we can shift some of the stuff from the second angle that I mentioned into the third. Whereas like Kennedy in this third angle is figuring out why his fishing trip has been brought ashore. Meanwhile, Brian Kendrick is like, "Nah, man, there's nothing in that bag. Don't look in that bag.
Don't search the boat. Don't search it.
Don't worry about it."
Oh, yeah. That'll work.
Cool. And maybe Doug Basham has mysteriously disappeared at this stage, and that can lead to the intrigue.
Nice.
Yeah. Works. Dave Taylor can cut an impassioned promo where he challenges RSD to a Pure Rules match. We've already done the Dave Taylor match. He's not getting a rematch.
6? Is that what we're doing?
5, I think, works for this again.
Yep.
Oh, shit. Should we do a new segment where Michael Cole went out to the people who were lining up to enter the arena earlier tonight and asked them a few questions? The 2 that I've got in mind are, do you support Chavo Guerrero's cash-in? Or do you disagree with it? And then also he asks who they think are going to win the main event. And then
there you fucking go.
We come back and the Cole poll, I like that. And then we come back to the arena and Cole puts the results up on the Titantron.
Perfect.
Yeah. Earlier today, I conducted the Cole poll.
Earlier today, I talked to broke people attending a wrestling show.
Here are the results.
Here's what they think.
I guess I've been kind of erring on not doing a 4th match on this show because I wanted to save some time for the main, but actually the main's not going to go that long. So we could probably fit in another match here. Although, not a lot of guys who could wrestle.
We don't have anybody I want to put over. I'll tell you that.
I'll tell you that for a fact. Maybe we do just keep going for angles then. Is there any other angles we can put on this show? We've done the show. I guess Batista could promo.
Yeah, he could, yep.
Yeah. Have we done a Batista sit down lately? Because I feel like this could be a good, chance.
Good,
yeah. Batista sits down with Taz, and they have a candid conversation about where his failings have been this year. But he maintains he's having a good year, right? Like his only major loss has been to the Undertaker at WrestleMania. Like that's not a bad year, Taz. What's Taz's real name? His real name can't be Taz.
No, isn't it Peter?
That's amazing. It is.
I knew it. I don't know why I knew it. He just seems like a Peter to me, honestly.
I feel like Dave should call him Pete, because people call him Dave. I feel like he calls everyone by their shortened name. Hey, Dave, could you just call me Taz? And we're working here. Hey, okay, Pete. Well, listen, I've got this title match tonight. Yeah, that looks good.
Perfect.
I guess we could add minutes to London Born.
Yeah.
This could go like 12.
Yep.
And then I think we can book the main.
Sure, yeah.
Okay, so I'm thinking for this then. So the idea of the structure of this match is that Chavo's gonna be very tactical with Dave here, in that he knows that Dave is an explosive wrestler, and that if he gets his hands on Chavo, it's going to be bad news. But he also knows that Dave is a large man, and large men tire themselves out faster because they're having to support so much muscle, and that burns more energy. So I think that Chavo will use a tactical retreat every now and then when Batista gets ahead of steam. Chavo will just roll out of the ring and just reset. Just stay away from Dave, slow the pace right down. Chavo's going to lean on his grappler side, and he's just going to wear the big man down as much as he can. And then maybe he picks a body part. Maybe he's working on the leg all match. And again, every time Batista gets ahead of steam, he's basically running away and resetting until he can find an opening. And then maybe the finish is Batista getting on one of those head of steams, catching Chavo, big spine buster, shakes the ropes, big crowd noise rising. Is Batista going to recapture his World Heavyweight Championship? Goes for the Batista bomb, and then that leg that Chavo's been working on buckles. Chavo drops down, rolls him up. 1, 2, 3.
That's exactly what I was thinking too. I was like, he lifts him up, Beast bomb, leg goes, he drops back, Chavo just pulls up the legs and fucking gets him.
Yep. I'm thinking this could just go 15 minutes slow build then. Even though that's not the best use of Batista, I think we've got a story that supports it.
Yep, I'm game with that.
Cool. Flash pinfall.
Yep.
I guess we should, protect Batista here. There's lots of legs or shoulder buckling finishes in this series. We may or may not be fans of those finishes.
Yeah, maybe both of us are really big on lip work.
Yeah, maybe both of us really like Ric Flair.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say too. It's maybe Ric Flair was the GOAT.
Yeah, maybe he was one of the best of all time. Yeah. It's one of the better limb work finishes, isn't it? Really, it's just.
Oh yeah, I love it. I love it so much.
Yeah,
I love it with Flair too, because often it's his attempts at offense have failed.
Mm-hmm.
The other guy's just about to hit the big move, but all that offense comes back just enough for Flair to roll him up or hook a leg or hook the ropes or something like that.
Yeah,
good shit.
Okay, I think we can cut 3 minutes off this show then, and get it back to an even 90. I'm not. I tell you what, I don't love the Batista sit down. I think we could just cut it.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, I think it's one of those where it was a good idea, but since we don't need to run it, we don't need to run it. Can we protect Renee in the opening?
Could we? Oh yeah. Okay.
I'm told by the angle by the protect note that this does assist injured workers. You know, who knows if it's correct, but that is what I'm told by the note. Yeah, I mean, that show's looking good to me.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good with that if you are.
I think so. Let's check storylines, but they should be fine. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, Shark's off screen in all of those?
In one of them.
One
no,
of them.
just in one of them.
Okay, that's fine.
He's on the shore going, "Rah!"
Yep. Is that getting advanced by the angle that you booked?
No.
Can we?
No.
Okay.
I refuse.
That's pre-booking.
Not where we're going.
That's not where
That's
you're going.
also...
Yep. Should be continued by the match. I think we did that test last week.
Yep. Are we good with that?
Mostly, just to check, you did when you booked in the main, you did it from pre-booking, right? Because it's been a while, I forgot. Yeah, it looks like it because it's gone. Cool.
Yeah.
Sick. Let's go.
Let's do it. World title. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Let's do it. SmackDown intro. Renee beats this guy.
Yeah. He's hurt.
Transmission. Departing for the fishing trip.
Look at the boys.
The boys. TEW? Hello?
I think you might want to click it again.
Okay. I hate this game sometimes, man. They're like, you didn't click it well enough.
There's a lot in this angle. Just to remind people, like Ray's kind of been dodging Chavo. Ray's been like kind of hesitant to confront Chavo about how he won.
Ray wasn't even there.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
This is why Chavo's like, I've been looking all over for you. You're my best friend. Why have we not celebrated yet? And Ray's like, hey, listen, Chavo, I'm not super comfortable with how you won the belt. And then they kind of brush past that, and then Chavo's like, we need to put Ray at ringside in the main.
That's what I was talking about. I was like, Ray's not even there.
That's what you're talking about. I thought you were talking about the last 2 weeks. And Ray agrees, and he drops this line about, well, even though I don't always see eye to eye, I'll always support you because, we're family. And clearly that doesn't necessarily sit very well with Chavo.
I also like to think like he comes out behind Chavo, but then settles into like a very middle position around the ring. It's like, oh shit.
And you can maybe even to be even more explicit about it, he can like, I don't know. I feel like he's also Dave's best friend, so I feel like sometimes he's gonna like when Dave's doing the big spinebuster thing, Ray's gonna be kind of hyped.
Chavo slips out at one point. Ray is like, dude, what the fuck? What are we doing here?
Oh, yes. No, definitely. When Chavo's doing that, I definitely think Ray's a little... Like, at first he doesn't say anything. It's like, it's good strategy. And then Ray's, at some point, Ray's like, you're the world champ. Chavo, you're the world... I think I like this idea of explicitly we hear on the camera him saying to Chavo, bro, you're the world champ. Get in there.
He just keeps, like, holding his arms out at him. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like...
Is this the champion you want to be, Chavo?
Go fight the guy.
Prove how good you are. This was a good promo from Ken.
I'm gonna say it's a good promo from Ken.
Ken is clearly much better in these pre-tapes than he is a live audience.
Yes. That's the game knows what we're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, holy shit. Yeah, I mean, yeah. To be fair.
Again, this note, despite being in red, secretly means this match was fucking baked.
And we can book in for next week Paul London versus Roderick Strong in our main event. World Cruiserweight Championship on the line.
Were we doing that at SNME?
No, we're doing that on the Friday. And then at SNME, whoever wins that match is going to defend in a Cruiserweight Open.
Ah,
Yeah.
That is literally what you had said. Yeah.
No, I think it was confusing enough of a sentence for you to not quite have gotten what I meant. But yeah, that's what's gonna happen.
Rory McAllister. Cool. Yeah, this is hype. This is some good shit.
Cruiserweights.
Shooting star press battle, by the way.
Yeah, true. I like the idea that Evan misses his, and then Paul immediately goes up and does his.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Yep. This all good. Teddy's there for some reason. Like, stop yelling about me. It's not my fault. You know that. I told you.
True.
Next week, book it in.
Yep. MVP Idol Stevens.
Montel Vatavius Porter versus the Idol Stevens.
World Asshole Championship on the line.
The fish trip is over.
Oh no. Shark is there. Just screaming at on the coastline.
Yeah, you just get like the outline of him on the coastline. He's like jumping down. Ah! My favorite part being like he could probably swim out to the boat, but he isn't for some reason.
Well, to be fair, I mean the ocean, as Shark would know, is a volatile and dangerous beast. Swim. Go on.
He can't get into the water that close to the shore, or else he might beat himself, dude. Oh my god.
That's true. I mean, I meant that like legit. Like he'd probably be like swimming after a boat is like a stupid idea.
It is a stupid idea, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, this occurs.
You used to be special, Greg.
It is amazing. Yeah. It's like, yeah, I don't know. I forget exactly what inspired this. I was listening to some podcast or something the other day. Something about, what was it? It was something specific.
LSD. Seems like what inspired this.
I was watching a video or listening to something, and they were telling a story about stuff, and I was like, oh shit, that's a good idea. I should steal that straight up.
For Gregory Helms.
Yeah, for Gregory Helms and doing the weird Green Goblin angle.
Yeah, boy.
We're never gonna explain this, by the way, either. Who knows what the fuck this is?
I'm gonna do more with it next week, though. But I agree that we're not explaining it.
Women's Tourney continues next week.
Which we can book that in for a stacked SmackDown.
It's Nat Serena, you said?
Yes.
Perfect.
Winner takes on Shelly in the final.
They keep making their way.
Nice.
His fucking face, man.
Oh.
Ugh.
They learned Doug Basham is older than The Rock by over a year. Doug is also closer in age to Triple H than Mr. Kennedy. Yeah, man. True.
D&D jump again.
Don't you ever look at Cherry like that again, or I'll take your eyes out.
Nice.
This time I'm just gonna take your teeth. Wait.
Wait. Who the hell are you? Dude, we turn around and where Brian Kendrick was, it's just another guy named Brian. We're like, what the fuck?
He's there representing the WWE. It's like, oh yeah, man, Vince told me to tell you to get back to work.
My idea of being Kendrick is actually run off in the chaos. He's like, taking his bag and run away and left this other guy named Brian.
Oh man, one of the infamous Brian switcheroos.
Yeah. Oh man, good times. We're gonna make you change your name. You should become Brian with a Y, so I don't fuck this up anymore.
No, it's fine. The occasional fuck up is fine.
The Cole Pole.
The Cole Pole.
This is such a bad look for Michael Cole.
That's true.
What was he thinking? There's Jermaine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It's alright.
Oh, rolls him up. Rolls him up.
Rolls him up.
Rolls him up.
Viva la raza. Chavito Heat. Does it again. Kind of impressive for Chavo. He's beaten The Undertaker and Batista over the course of 2 weeks.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's our world champion.
Hell yeah. Okay, I want to get out of here. Do you have anything else we need to go over? I will get back to you on the TV.
Okay, that's all I need then. Just let me know about that.
Although, actually, I'll empower you. Wait. Oh, yeah, Flair's. Why is Flair getting honored? He's not dead, is he?
Gerald Briscoe bail? Shit. Gerald, you fucker. All right.
How is he allowed to do that in the middle of a contract?
I don't know. They're all just able to do that, apparently. They can just say they're going home, and it's okay. I don't know.
That's kind of what I did, so...
That's a Sergeant Slaughter-ass take, bro. He's like, you know what? Idol Stevens.
Okay, show me that Ric Flair isn't dead.
He's not. It's the Hall of Immortals.
Oh, okay. All right, relax. Just, I was worried. I was concerned.
No, he's fine.
Okay. I will empower you to go away and look at like IRL stuff and stuff in the mod. Have a think about the kayfabe that you're talking about, how we hate everyone, and then come.
You hate ESPN.
And then just come back to me with like what you might want to do, and then I'll yay or nay. And if I've got any thoughts, I'll tell you them then.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else?
No, I think we're good.
All right. Well, thank you all for watching. I hope you've all enjoyed. We will be back. I can do noon again tomorrow, if you can.
Yep.
All right. We'll see you all tomorrow then for hopefully another week of programming. Peace out.